Got a mercury dime right here. I'm in the war zone. Simplex 5x9 coil against a Legend 6-inch coil. Let's bury it. Let's turn the Simplex on here and see how it's going to respond to the war zone back here. I do have the plastic shaft on the Simplex, so you know, a little bit wobbly because I have my other large coil on my other carbon fiber shaft, right? No need to ground balance an iron because there's just no way to ground balance an iron right when you get a bed of iron, right? And I won't ground balance the Legend either, right? All right. There's nowhere to ground balance in my backyard because there's just like this everywhere, right? Right. Just trash everywhere, right? Iron, foil. Any place is good as anywhere, right? You never know where you're gonna find targets, right? There's probably a lot of nails in this hole, but right there, laying flat, right there. I'm a few inches deep. Stomp it down right there. Park one, right? About 4 inches deep, right? And 3.5, 4 inches deep. Park two, full gain, right? Field mode, full gain. Let's hit a little squeak. Give me a little squeak there. I have really hot soil here too. A lot of minerals in my ground too, on top of all the iron and junk. All right, full gain. All right. Nokta Legend 6-inch coil. And probably about 4 inches deep. I would say it's about 4 inches deep. Multi-1 park program. Turn my iron on here. It's gonna hit it? No. Small coil, 4 inches deep. Turn my ground off here. Go to full gain like the Simplex, all the way up. Multi-2. Oh, it's getting a little squeak there. Let's check my recovery speed here. It's at 10. Go to 8. Like that. Not going to penetrate through the iron there, right? And I'm hitting on all the, falsing on the nails, right? There's a lot of foil in here too, so you just never know what's going to happen back here in the war zone when I do my tests. 4 kilohertz. Full gain. Right. Now I'll go to field program. Multi-1. Turn my iron on here. I'm trying to ground balance it here. Just a lost cause, right? 98 ground balance, right? 78 ground balance, just a useless cause trying to ground balance an iron, right? Now it's all running all unstable now. I'll try to ground balance it here. Give it a chance here. I'm just not gonna hit it. Multi-frequency. I'll go to 4 kilohertz. Right. I was getting a little chirp there, but not gonna hit it. Right. Just a reality to it. 15 kilohertz right here. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll make it a little bit easier. I'll dig this dime out and I'll put a silver quarter in there. How about that? A little bit easier here. I have a bunch of junk in my pocket, so yeah. I don't even know if I have a silver quarter in my pocket or not, but yeah. I don't think I have a silver quarter in my pocket. I'll try just a clad quarter. I carry a lot of junk in my pockets when I'm hunting, man, to tell you the truth. I don't know why I carry so much junk in my pockets, but I do a lot of testing when I'm out in the field. And it's about 3 inches deep right there. About 3 inches deep. Clad quarter, right? See, this is how hot a soil I have here, man. My soil is really hot. Once I start moving those minerals around in my soil, most machines just don't hit stuff, right? It's only about 4 inches deep, less than 4 inches deep. A quarter, clad quarter, right? Just a reality to it. 15 kilohertz, field mode. We'll go to multi-frequency. Multi-frequency is not going to hit it, right? Multi-1, right? It's getting a little bump there, but it ain't going to hit it. Right? There's just a reality to the situation here, right? Simplex. I'll try to ground balance it here. Right? I don't think this is gonna happen, man. Hey, ground balance actually at 68. That's a pretty good ground balance there. No. Field mode, no. You gotta swing fast with the Simplex, man. Oh, look at that. The Simplex is hitting it just a little bit right there. It's not coming in very good, but we'll try Park 2 here. Tell you the truth, I don't think any machine will be able to hit that, not even the DS2. This is some pretty thick iron here, and I just moved a lot of minerals in the soil right there. If I leave this sit here for a couple months, I might be able to hit it with some machines, but I'll have to make a lot of adjustments to be able to hit it, right? So I have a coin here buried. I buried there for about a few weeks ago or so, and it's, I can't remember exactly how deep it is. I think I have actually one of those coins in my pocket here. It's a big coin, right? Big coin. It's a $1 Eisenhower coin, right? I think it's about 6 inches deep. I'll try the Simplex on it here. I've been able to hit it the last couple weeks, the last week or so with some of my machines, so it's starting to come, it's starting to set, all the minerals are starting to settle down there, right? Park 2. No. Give me a little squeak there, but we'll go to Park 1. Full gain right there. Smashing it out, right? But all this iron over here, right? Just falsing on the iron, right? I got a big piece of iron right there, right? You can hear this. I have a lot of hours on this Simplex right here, thousands of hours. I'm smashing it out right there, right? right? But it's struggling on the iron there, right? It's falsing on this iron right here, see? Right, a lot of iron here, so it's just giving me high tones, right? I'm much more interested in how a metal detector is going to respond to a bed of iron without any targets in it. So I'm not fatigued, my ears are not fatigued, right? And the Simplex falses on a lot of nails, right? Unstable in the iron, right? But it's hitting it, right? It's hitting it, right? I'll go to field mode, probably smash it out, right? But, right, sounds like all these other targets in the ground here, right? When you're in field mode in your iron, you would understand that field mode is very ear fatiguing, right? Let's go with the Legend here. Four kilohertz field program. I have my iron off. I'll turn my iron on here. See, listen how pleasing the iron is, right? I'm not getting all those crackling and popping that's just so... It's fatiguing to your ears, right? Right here. Now I'll go to 10 kilohertz here. I'll go to multi one, right? You can obviously wonder how it's going to perform, right? It's going to do a lot better on it at the lower frequencies, right? Multi one, still hitting it pretty good there, right? It's not falsing too much on the iron, right? It's very calm, very pleasing to hear that, right? Now I'll go to multi 2 and probably won't do a very good job, right? Because it's favoring the higher frequencies, right? The higher frequencies do not like big coins. Right? It's still doing a really good job at it, right? Now I'll go to park program, right? 4 kilohertz. 4 kilohertz. I'll go over this other iron here. I'll turn my iron on. Go over this other iron here, right? See, that's the iron that the Simplex is falsing on, right? Can even change my recovery speed here. Go up down to 6 right here, right? I'm in park program here, right? There's a little bit of difference between these machines. In clean ground, most machines are going to perform about the same. Once you get it over ironed, that's when the changes start happening. That's when a lot of differences come out in detectors. And you know, multi-frequency machines do work very well in most situations, but when it comes to iron or some high EMI environments or some really severe trash, like a lot of foil or a lot of junk near the surface, single frequency machines are going to do very, very well, right? The Simplex is only a $250 machine. The Legend is a $650 machine. And they're performing about pretty similar in clean ground. But when it comes to iron, that's really where the Nokta Legend really comes through, right? Comparing it to the Simplex. You know, it's hard to compare the Nokta Legend to the Equinox or the Deus 2 because, you know, they're more advanced machines. You know, they've you know, the Deus 2 is really a great machine, and the Equinox has been updated several times. So, you know, once we get some more updates here for, this is the 104 version, or the first version of the Legend, but I'm probably gonna update it. I'm not really sure. The update came out just today, and I had some struggles this morning trying to update this machine. I tried and tried and tried, but I just went out detecting instead of updating the machine. But it's performing very well, just as it is, right, without the update. You know, you just got to work with the tone brake a little bit there, you know, drop the tone brake down to 10 instead of 11. And, you know, I'm probably going to keep this version here on this detector. I have another Nokta Legend coming in here very shortly, and that's probably the machine that I will be updating. So, you know, I have the another Deus 2 coming in here. I already updated the Deus 2 to the new 6 version. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing with the Deus 2 here in the next little while here. I'm probably just going to be using the Legend here, just testing the Legend out, and put the Deus 2 on the shelf so they can figure out their new updates. You know, their new update I'm not really a big fan of. It just completely changed that whole machine for me in full tones. I'm not really connecting with that new version of the Deus 2. But that gives me time to test the Nokta Legend out with the 6-inch coil. Hit some more curb strips. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.